back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including it's over for Jey Uso. Was CM Punk pissed off with Jey Uso last night? Fans have blasted Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre's match. Vince McMahon might be making an appearance in WWE. Jade Cargill blasts the critics. A second-gen wrestler wants revenge on John Cena. Have Tiffany Stratton and Ludwig Kaiser broken up? Dominic's beautiful gesture to a child with leukemia, and much more. Now let's do the intro and get straight into our first story. Now first story looks at the Saturday night's main event fallout. The top of the news today is the fallout from last evening's Saturday night's main event, including fans dumping on Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, a controversial spot in the CM Punk vs Jey Uso match, and more. But first, it's over for Jey Uso. Has the WWE Universe really given up on Jey Uso? Well, that's a question WWE management has to answer as long as it continues pushing main event Jey despite fans wanting someone else in his place. By now, you're likely familiar with the backlash WWE faced when Jey Uso won the Battle Royal to face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. And this backlash has continued at Saturday night's main event as fans began chanting Jey you suck during his bout against Punk. It's worth noting that Jey still has a sizable contingent of fans, and if nothing else, they enjoy his yeet entrances. But at the same time, there are fans who go out of their way to boo or harass Jey, as seen at last night's show when one fan accused Jey of choking during the title match. An ex-user posted the video commented, "The way I know he wanted to confront that annoying man, he even muttered shut up under his breath." The question WWE needs to ask is whether a heel turn will inject some new life into Jey Uso's career, and if so, will fans start cheering him despite him playing a heel? But while they pivot on Jey Uso's character after he sent a message after Saturday night's main event, a fan's apparent dissatisfaction with Jey hasn't gone unnoticed by WWE, as it appears they may be prepping for a heel turn for Jey. There is some recent evidence hinting that Jey has had enough of losing and the fans' lack of support and respect. The first sign is Jey's reaction after CM Punk defeats him, with Jey sulking near the security barrier outside the ring. Now, while no one likes to lose, a post-loss Instagram message suggests Jey isn't just disappointed, he's kind of pissed off. Jey Uso posted a photo of himself looking at CM Punk as the newly crowned champion celebrated with a message, "Y'all win," with a middle finger emoji. But it seems that everyone hates Jey online. So what's next for Jey Uso now that he's dealing with growing resentment from fans, and just how much is the negativity affecting him? As we mentioned before, Jey still has his fans, but WWE's experiment to elevate Jey into the main event earlier this year wasn't the smash success it counted on, with more than a few fans astounded when Jey won the Royal Rumble, and even more amazed when he defeated Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. And most harming was the way that Gunther was defeated as he submitted to Jey Uso, something that was extremely rare for Gunther to do. So while WWE deserves credit for trying to cement Jey as a single star, the experiment has fizzled and it may be done. Where WWE went wrong was in continuing to push Jey hard when it was evident that fans were looking for an alternative to Jey after he lost to Gunther. The damage has been done, and now WWE can continue alienating fans by pushing Jey or just turning him heel. As we mentioned earlier, WWE seems to be preparing Jey for a heel turn, but are Jey's recent reactions to losing and fans' complaints genuine anger, or is Jey working the fans? One has to wonder how Jey is dealing with the transition from being one of the most over superstars on the roster to slipping into a supporting player role. Of course, Jey could only be doing what many wrestlers do, and that's playing a character. Whatever Jey's true feelings are, a heel turn could be a great opportunity for him to reinvent himself again. While there is rumors in the IWC that Jey should have just gone back to teaming with Jey Uso, that is a short-sighted approach, as WWE spent nearly 2 years building Jey into a single star, and then putting him back into the tag team just seems to undo all of that. Granted, Jey may not have a spot in the main event, at least for the time being, but a continued solo run shouldn't be ruled out, and a heel Jey Uso presents some interesting matchups, whether it's renewing his former feud with Jey Uso, which never really had a chance to go anywhere, or taking his rage out on LA Knight, the man that fans seem to have embraced over Jey. Do you think Jey Uso is frustrated with his current career direction and the fans' apparent growing resentment against him? Do you think WWE will turn Jey Uso heel, or should Jey just embrace his inner heel character? But was CM Punk pissed off with Jey Uso last night? The WWE fans may not be the only people upset with Jey Uso, as a new report suggests CM Punk took out his anger on Jey during their Saturday night's main event title match after Jey apparently goofed up a spot where Punk attempted to hit a neck breaker on him. The Inside the Ropes described what happened after the blunder. The best in the world kicked the Yeet Master's head before doing the neck breaker again. The second time around, the move was implemented more seamlessly. While some fans think the kick was a way to cover up the bodge, and for there to be another reason to do another neckbreaker, the majority think it was the champion getting angry with his opponent for botching the move. And not everyone agrees Punk's shot on Jey, arguing that the kick was worked and just a way to cover up the blunder. What do you guys think? Next up, fans blast Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre finish. It looks like the WWE fans were none too pleased with the finish from last night's Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre bout, at least judging from the amount of dislikes on the YouTube video of the match. Now, in case you missed it, Cody pulled a fast one on McIntyre after a ref bump, DDTing Drew on the undisputed heavyweight championship belt while the ref wasn't looking. Ringside News is reporting on the fans' reaction to the video, saying fans are calling foul after watching the footage posted to WWE's official YouTube channel. The reaction tells the story loud and clear. The video currently shows around 8,300 likes and 15,000 dislikes, proving that the majority of the fans weren't pleased with how the match ended. Now, that was just at that time. The current dislikes on the video nearly amount to 20,000 dislikes. Now, there's been speculation that fans are tiring of Cody Rhodes' run as a babyface, and the WWE may have to look closely as it continues booking him or risk having another Jey Uso situation on their hands. But is there a creative crisis? Now, the Jey Uso crisis and the question of whether fans are tiring of Cody Rhodes raises quite the troubling issue. Is WWE creative out of touch with its fans? And if so, how will they address this crisis? 2025 has been a rough year in terms of WWE storylines, and while the promotion seems to be improving, there's something seriously wrong when you can't keep fans invested in two of the company's most popular superstars. Now, there's a wild rumor going around regarding Vince McMahon and him returning to WWE in some capacity, as according to a report by Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com, there were rumors that former WWE Chairman Vince McMahon could make a surprise appearance during John Cena's anticipated retirement match later this year. Now, while the appearance is unconfirmed, WWE's evolving creative direction means nothing is off the table. McMahon has not been seen in WWE since his departure, and he was edited out of company-promoted vignettes. But prior to leaving, he was present at the June 2023 Raw event, and reportedly influenced creative outcomes at WrestleMania 39. But if the rumor holds true, his return will mark a notable moment wrapped around Cena's marquee send-off. Right now, anything is possible with the return of Brock Lesnar. Next up, Jade Cargill blasts critics. The Jade Cargill is your new Women's WWE Champion after dismantling Tiffany Stratton at Saturday night's main event, and now the new champ has a message for naysayers. You didn't believe in me. Good. Doubt looks great on you. Gold looks better on me. The Cargill's WWE career hasn't been without controversy, but some fans have questioned whether she deserved the push and asked whether she should have spent serious time in NXT before competing on the main roster. Next up, a second-gen wrestler wants revenge on John Cena. John Cena's final match is fast approaching, and would-be opponents are coming out of the woodwork to get their shot, including the son of a wrestler who claimed Cena destroyed his dad's career. Last night's announcement that WWE is hosting a 16-man tournament to decide Cena's opponent at the 13th December Saturday night's main event has fans talking, particularly since Cena said the tournament will include wrestlers from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and even outside of WWE. Now Evolve star Brooks Jensen is calling out Cena, claiming he wants to wrestle in the tournament, with good reason, to avenge Cena allegedly ruining his dad's career. Now, for those unfamiliar with Jensen, he's the son of former WWE superstar Bull Buchanan. Brooks took to social media writing, "It's been 22 years since John Cena screwed my father's career over. Maybe my time is now." Buchanan's WWE career began in 1997 and saw him work in several factions, including the Truth Commission and Right to Censor. Bull later joined John Cena as his enforcer B2, aka B Squared, that is until Cena blamed him for a loss against Los Guerreros and replaced B Squared with Red Dog, aka Rodney Mack. Buchanan was released not long after it, and in 2011 blamed Cena for ruining his life, although Buchanan did go on to have a good run in All Japan Pro Wrestling and Pro Wrestling Noah. Do you think Brooks Jensen will be Cena's final ever opponent? Next up, have Tiffany Stratton and Ludwig Kaiser broken up. Our wrestling fans are abuzz after Ludwig Kaiser, also known as El Grande Americano, was seen holding hands with Andrea Bazat during a football match in Monterrey, Mexico, sparking speculation that the two may be dating. The video from the match and earlier sightings, including an alleged outing in Mexico City after a WWE-related event, have fueled the rumors. Bazat is a former beauty pageant winner and is currently WWE's Spanish-language host. She's definitely become more visible in WWE thanks to the partnership between WWE and AAA. However, this comes as a shock to most fans, as it was well known that Kaiser and Tiffany Stratton were dating. This was after multiple public appearances, including the Hall of Fame. It kind of makes these new rumors particularly noteworthy. Next up, WWE announces the first Saturday night's main event of 2026. Fans attending the 23rd January 2026 SmackDown in Montreal, they want to fork over more cash as WWE will host its first Saturday night's main event of 2026 at the Bell Center, the same venue for SmackDown the following night. As Ringside News noted, either or both shows could feature some major happenings. The Montreal special is locked in for just 1 week before WWE's 2026 Royal Rumble Premium Live event, which is scheduled to go down in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. WWE stacking the schedule that close to Rumble weekend could mean big returns, surprises, or key storyline shifts. While WWE likes to keep surprises under wraps for the Rumble, fans could see some hints of things to come in Montreal. But finally, Dominic reaches out to a young fan suffering from leukemia. But last but not least, don't let anyone fool you, but Dominic Mysterio has a heart of gold underneath his heelish exterior, as seen by Daddy Dom reaching out to a young fan battling leukemia. Mysterio, who successfully defended his Intercontinental Championship last night against Rusev and Penta, thanks to his exemplary heel tactics, reached out to the fan who dressed as Daddy Dom on Halloween. Dom delivered the goods, making a video call to speak with his fan, leading to this response from the brave fan's father. This has been translated from Spanish. "It's done. Thank you, Latin star." The words are fanatic, and as a dad, there's no feeling to describe this moment. Those who have children will understand, and those who are fans too. My son's voice after talking to his idol is something I will never forget in my entire life. And all thanks to the Latin star and each and every one of you who commented, who shared and wished us all from the heart. Thank you very much, friends. Now, this is a beautiful gesture from Dominic Mysterio. But there you have it, folks. The wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling.